I absolutely love different doors. I just think that they're works of art, and as they say, the door is sort of the entry to the world beyond it. And I think each door should kind of represent what the person inside of it is, or what you might see beyond it. My cousin and I were booked to go to Morocco, which is a place that I really want to visit, and I've always wanted to go there. But the day before our trip was to go, the company we booked it with went bankrupt. So we kind of lost our trip, and instead of freaking out, I said, well, why don't we just, she already had the time off. I was already in Europe, and I said, why don't we just book somewhere else, like very quickly, last minute, just off the chance. And Tunisia was what was departing the next day. It's 40-degree heat. It's dry. There's lots of sand and a lot of little tiny cobblestone streets. But everything's painted white. All the streets, all of the houses, everything. It's all white with these little blue varieties of blue accent doors, with possibly sort of stud work in black metal or bronze. So going to Tunisia and going to these old towns and seeing these incredible doors, I was like a little kid in a candy store. I mean, there's hundreds of these doors, and I was doing picture after picture after picture of the doors. My cousin got a little bit sick of it, but I absolutely love them, and that's why I've just wanted to use them in my collection. I really wanted to focus on them. Every season I like to challenge myself and do something different, and silk painting is quite unique in its own way. The paint and the fabric react very differently than anything else. It is very similar to watercolors. There is very little control of what you can and cannot do. So, initially I thought I would be quite controlled with the colors and have it quite flat. But obviously that is not the way to paint on silk, and so the surprises are the different contrasts, the watercolor effect, the bleeding, and I quite enjoyed it, and it's quite a nice discovery to see that, and obviously makes that each single piece of hand-painted item, each garment will be very, very unique and not repeated in any sort of way or form, so it makes it so much more special, and it's a nice surprise for me.